What's up, everybody? So I pretty much seen that debate between Amanda Tomorrow and Jay Shine, and their talking points. So I had to go into my screenshots to prove my point about the whole black love thing, and pretty much put some ammo into Sysbm clip. Put some bullets in a in a clip of Sysbm. The fact is that there is no black love. I mean, I'm gonna give you Exhibit A. So this dude right here is mainly the reason why you don't have friends. You don't be friends with certain dudes out here because they have the opportunity to sleep with your girlfriend or sleep with your wife or whatever, right? So I'm gonna prove my point about the whole black love thing and what they keep talking about, what black women keep talking about black love and black family and all this other stuff, right? So this dude pretty much violated a friendship and didn't tell his friend about his girl being in his inbox. So pretty much he said, found this in my inbox back in, if one of your good friends girl in your DM look like this, what would you do? Then he goes to show him that he's a moralist man and says, to keep it 100, yes, we smashed. And I told him afterwards, I wasn't about to miss out. I don't give a F. No longer friends, but me and her are. You made a new friend, that's all. The second video is what convinced me, to be honest. And people laughed. Funny. Now, fast forward to 2019 and 2020. So this is a guy who had sex with somebody else's girl and then try to be tough about it because he knew he could probably beat him and he had more people. But this is what he says. This is what he say in 2019. If my girl calls me to fight a guy for her, she better send me a picture of the dude so I can see if he's beatable. If he's not, then you are on your own, B. F it. That's your N-word now. Y'all together. Like I said before, these dudes are cowards and they pick their battles. The guy friend he slept with, he got away with it because the guy that he did it to, he could usurp. And this is how the mindset that you have with these people in the black community is. And mind you, this guy's not black, but he has a black mindset and he hangs around a lot of black people. So this is the type of person who breeds these player type dudes who destroy the community, destroy relationships. No black person calls them out, but they agree with them and laugh with them. So why is everybody going against Sysbm, talking about guys going into somebody else's patriarchy and this and this and that, but you got other races of dudes going in there and violating people's relationships between black people, and y'all don't say a peeping word. Y'all let it happen because y'all support men sleep with other men's wives and girlfriends. Y'all support the dysfunctional behavior, and the women also part of it too. Now, magically now, this is February the 15th, recent. If anyone knows some fundraiser or charity event to donate to, see, this is what the anti-Sysbm dudes are about. Mind you, this guy has a daughter. He has a daughter, right? A couple years ago, I didn't see that daughter, so she's probably like 3 or 4, right? Now that he have a daughter, he's still talking a little crap, but he's not moving in the same way. And this is what the guys, anti-SBM guys, try to do to men who they treated like crap and they slept with other people's wives. They're not gonna tell you the stuff that they did to guys to make them leave. They're not gonna show you how dirty and bloody their hands are. They're not going to show you where the bodies are buried. They're not going to tell you what they did. They're going to magically say that it's on you, you're a coward, why you leaving, this and this and that. Oh, there's a small percent of good black women out here. But it's not. Because if there were so many good black women out here, you wouldn't be able to sleep with so many girlfriends and wives of these black men who you say are leaving. Or you would have never had slept with these wives or these girlfriends if these women were so-called good and moral women. So the situation that I was in 2017 about the Fed thing and got the FBI called on me, this is proof that when these chicks say that nobody builds stuff, they want to be able to abuse the power like they've been doing now. This is a chick, what she says: I'll report your ass to the feds. F with me. You're putting somebody up for rape and sexual assault. I'm putting your sick ass in jail. Anybody else who want to be a part of it, come with it. Oh yeah, David Walker. I just got off the phone with the NYPD. I located all of your Facebook pages, Sam Malini. I contacted Oakland police. Stealing my pictures and using them on personal pages is identity theft. These are the women that you're caping for, saying that, why are you saving yourself, black man? This, remember Super Sly. What are you saving yourself from, black man? Why are you saving yourself? Who are you saving yourself from? Women like this, who using it online beef, but calling the police on a black man, but wants to sit back and act like you black men, good black men, productive black men, are supposed to build for her so she can abuse that power. See, what y'all don't say about these good black women when they sit around and allow women like this to abuse the system and get black men locked up. I was a victim of some of that shit where the feds came at me on what some black chick said. So there was no good black men. There was no good black women to say that it was wrong. I have the screenshot of the whole transaction. There was a black woman and a white woman. Well, the black woman literally got coerced the white woman to say that I'm a pedophile, and came up and started posting saying that I'm a pedophile, that I'm doing all types of other stuff. But at the same time, the FBI did what they needed to do, took all my stuff, seen my stuff was clear, and when they came back here on some get off Facebook stuff, because I was still on Facebook in 2017, I was moving carefully, but I had to get rid of the whole thing. Now, funny thing about that, right? I showed them that someone is trying to falsely say that I'm a pedophile, even though y'all looked into my files and y'all looked into all the stuff. So can y'all, I asked nicely, can y'all tell them to take all this stuff down? Because as y'all know, y'all tracking my movements. I'm not around anybody. So what the feds did for me, and these women didn't know, told them to take everything that they posted down. Everybody who was talking about that found them, told them to take it down. They try to have me hurt or worse over the fact that they couldn't handle my red pill content on Facebook. They try to paint me in a certain manner, but these are black women. These are black women who using the feds, the NYPD, and the Oakland Park Police Department on black men because hurt feelings. But where are the good black women at to tell this woman, why you putting more black men in jail? Y'all good black women are never around when things like this go down. But they always want to talk about these good black women, right? Now let's go back to this dude, right? This is what he looks like. He is a Hispanic dude, but people want to think that he's, he's black and he's light skinned. He's friends with a lot of black people, so they let him go past. Guess who he's friends with? Who's black? He's not friends with the productive black men, because the productive black men would have checked him a long time ago and probably stopped hanging out with him. He's with the Pookies and the Ray Rays, the B1 guys, the guys who all this. How is it that y'all let all these other races of men go in and run through all y'all females, but then you want to act like these women are so good for the men you talking about online? So here he goes again, trying to be Mr. Social Justice. We live in an era where people will trust, vent, and get personal with people online hundreds of miles away. Then they real life friends, family, and expect online to be loyal and supportive, and then unconditional love. Then trip out when the loyal friends expose them. It never fails. Get some real damn friends, you lonely MF. He has the nerve to say stuff like this. This is the kind of behavior that black women use. He forgot that he was the same person who did this to another man, his own friend. If one of your good friends, a person he know offline, he slept with his chick and traded in his male friend for a female friend. So who is he to preach? Does that sound familiar? Somebody who does something 3, 4, 5 years ago, like MOT said, a bad track record, but then tries to come back a couple years later and try to act like they're brand new people. Now, this dude thinks that he's above traveling, going 4 hours for some vagina from a female, right? So he shows the whole inbox message of a female that he was talking to, right? And he said he's not going over there, but she looked good and blah blah blah. This is what the anti-Sysbm dudes are doing. They get little brownie points for the females, because when I seen that debate, all the females was clapping and cracking for Jay Sean when he was talking. All of the usual suspects. Ruby Classic, a chick who was on Angry Man's side and then betrayed him, or stop messing with him. Then she wants to say who's masculine. Then you had Reigning Woman in that chat too, talking about MOT and saying stuff about MOT being smart. But she shows up in MOT chat talking about she's supporting him. You had China White in there who pretends she's nice. Then you got all these other different women in there from the B1. These dudes do it for a reason. They get their little support. They get their little likes. They get their little claps and their admirations from these old dusty behind women. They give them The same thing the black church does is give them faith that these dudes, the anti-SYSBM, can insult and bring these men back so they can be used and abused by these women. It's not working. So there was one comment that I highlighted who was black. And this came at the right time. So imagine this woman right here says, your ass shouldn't be so sexy. I would have came to for you. She called another man sexy, but wait for it. She's married to a black man. She's got on her page, God, family, wife, happy life, trusting this process. This is your black love right here, man. These women do not have no respect for their husbands. The women in the so-called black manosphere, all these women are married, but I see them flirting back and forth with dudes in the chat. Who wants to marry a female who calling other dudes sexy online, but you supposed to be married? Who wants to marry to a female who can give every man a compliment online and it's okay, but as soon as the man do it, it's a problem? This is the matriarchal mindset that these dudes want every guy in the SYSBM to be on. Allowing your wife to be online calling other men sexy while she has your picture up there with you right next to her. And the guy flirting back. But none of these good black women are checking her, right? Right here. This is a recent photo. and this is the black love that you're talking about. Women who don't even have parameters and discipline for themselves. These are the good black women that you keep talking about. I got more. And you lucky I don't have my file anymore. Because when I did have my informational data gatherers, and when I did put the fillers out, there was tons of black women who cheated on their husbands. The so-called good woman, the church woman, the women just like this. I had a whole, like at least 200 and 300 of them. I got rid of that on the behest of the people who got me that information. Broke it apart. But if I would have, you don't know the things that I saw. These are so-called 5% of black women that you keep trying to tell black men to get with. They got a lot of skeletons in their closet, and they got a lot of disrespect and disdain for men, for black men. Nobody in other races of men will not allow their wife to be on here calling other dudes sexy and fine. I seen an Arab dude who had a black chick, and she was flirting back and forth. And the next minute we know, her page was deactivated. And when she came back on, she said, my man told me that I can't be flirting with people no more because it's disrespectful to him. And I gotta go adhere to his wishes. See, dudes caping for these females, and they got more respect for lower level guys in other races. But they don't have no respect for black men who act the same level as other races of men. I mean, This your black love, man. This is your black love. And I was gonna show a screenshot that I took of women inboxing them, and then black guys are saying the nerdy guys would love to have women like this in their inbox. So for all the people who said that you can get women over here, if you can't get women over there, if you can't get women over here, you can get women over there. Half of these women are tainted. Most of these, I could say 95% of these women are tainted and got messed up mentalities. There's not enough to choose from the guys that you think that should be going from state to state. The women in other countries are treating these men a lot better, creating families, and they're definitely not cheating on these guys. See, women like this will disrespect a guy who has money. And then the same dudes who say, well, they only with you for your money. You can get a woman over here if you go through a dry spell. These bare feet bitches over in foreign lands. They'll never show the proof of this. I don't never see them talk about Larry Wills or the Jeremy Meeks of Jeremy Meeks getting cucked by his girlfriend, or well, his wife. I don't know if they're married or not. He got cucked. She had sex with a 50-year-old rich dude, buff dude, on a boat. I mean, let me try to find that. Nah. Let me see. Can't find it. Can't find it. Try to find it. I mean, I already talked about that. Jeremy Meeks. I'm trying to find the Jeremy Meeks. I got too many. Oh, here we go. So, okay. Wait a minute. I'm just gonna find it. Oh, can't find it, can't find it, damn it. It should be in one of these files, damn it, what the...